maybe I think it might be a myth. Maybe you disagree because it does seem like you did marry someone who was probably your best friend. Um, I feel like there's kind of a need that society's kind of put into girls and even guys based on like the rom-coms and the movies you watch, that this person that you marry, you just have so much in common with. They're like your best friend. You guys like the same shows, you have the same sense of humor, you have the same sense of style, whatever.
Yeah.
Is this kind of like expectation that your husband become is your best friend wrong? I personally think it's a little bit misplaced because your husband's not there to meet every single need that you have. There are some needs that he should meet, but some things are meant for your actual girlfriends to meet, things like that. Where do you fall on that?
No, I agree for sure. And you should not be getting any advice from rom-coms but those are the fairy tales we grow up around, and even Disney movies. So many different things give us the wrong idea. Just another example, I have a lot of girls come up to me and say, hey, I met this guy. He's great. I enjoy hanging out with him, but I don't get those butterfly feelings, or I don't
Right.
have that head over heels
The chemistry.
the chemistry or the sparks, that I see on all these movies. They're like, am I doing something wrong? Does this mean it's not the person? I was like, no, please ignore everything you've watched up till this point. Actually, those butterfly feelings are based in like some anxious feelings, which are maybe not so healthy all the time. But going back to that, I want somebody to, who's my best friend, and the things that you mentioned, like, same things we have in common. We like to watch the same things, have same sense of humor, have the same sense of style. All that stuff I put in the superficial category. These are what I call minor things. These are not the major things that I want somebody to put on their red, yellow, and green list.
Mm-hmm.
Because people can be compatible if they don't watch the same kind of movies. Like, that's not going to get you to heaven, right? That's not going to help you when you're really in the tough of things, and then you're really struggling. But it's the big characteristics that I'm looking for. And I think I wouldn't have said that Abuna was my best friend before we started dating. We were actually like just good friends. When we saw each other, we talked. We didn't like text. We didn't call each other all the time. We weren't like that close. We had a like respectful friendship back and forth. But I think the person does become somebody like your best friend, somebody you can go to anytime, somebody that is understands you, and is always looking out for you, and all the qualities of a best friend. Knows who you are, who they are at their core. You could challenge them, you can call them out on things, and obviously they're not the end all and be all. I still have my girlfriends, right? You should still have other people in your life that are filling different relationships in different categories and things that you're looking for. It's not just going to be your spouse. You can't put that much pressure on one person. That's too
Right,
much.
right.